Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another adventure here in Icarus. This will be episode 9 of our comprehensive guide. So, comprehensive beginner guide. So, day 8 on the planet. I kind of finished with the stuff in here. I upgraded a bunch. Right now, we have in here 8 solar panels and 15 drills, believe it or not. It's just amazing. Also, we have 6 berries in here. Only reason is because demand is 40,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 5. That means we can discharge 50,000. So everything will keep on running. Got a bunch of drills. As you can well see. I'm a maniac like that. So this is our base. This is the aluminum in here. This is titanium. That's the oxide. That's the obsidian. In that cave in there I show you is the iron. Back there we got the titanium in front of the other cave. Platinum, and in that cave copper and gold. Up here is the coal. This is the silica quite far. Another iron node because I needed it. Sulfur salt, and up there it's another copper node in that original cave where we just were. What else? I made the textile bench. I made both of those armors. At this point I don't have it on me, but I'm gonna have it in a second. I put in here 3 of them freezers. The original was up in there. I made the second smelter, a bunch of ingots. I took that freezer from there and I put it down here. Now we have in here like this raw meat. Excuse me. Cooked stuff, which includes some dried meat that I'm gonna need it for mission that is called preservation in the desert. That's long way out of. And veggies. I brought from the workshop the strawberries in here. We're growing that sugar cane, so we're making it hit the candies. That means 25% more must be, baby. Sorry. Oh, get in there. Make it happen, please. I pretty quit the game without finishing that. That's what it happens. Okay, it's good stuff. We gotta hit the kitchen bench, so I unlocked the electric stove. You know the butchery, you know the cooking bench, you know this guy. Still has some. Oh, I'm gonna need that. Still has some stuff in it. It can burn. We put the smokers. This one they say that you can put it outside. You must put it outside. But guess what? It works inside as well. As a result, we have in here the cooked stuff. Gorse, smoke, gamey meat, and that guy. Cocoa smoke, majiggy stuff. Yeah, really good buffs. Let's close the door because we're gonna need to sleep in a second. Up top in here we got the farm. I unlocked this stuff. I made the platinum shovel. These guys were filled up in here. I grew a bunch of stuff. Pretty that one's kind of ready, so let's pick it. Number 7. Boop. It keeps on growing here. I don't have a lot of points in the growing department in there, but it's fine. We're just collecting the stuff and put it in here. It doesn't get to spoil basically. In the veggie department here, you see we got a bunch of stuff. That one is homegrown. That's about it. Also, I've been growing this stuff, gorse, coffee and cocoa. Okay, so that you know. Those things, turn them in here into sugar cubes. Guess what? Just to have a bunch more candies. Also, all the honey is processed in here into honeycombs, I should say, into honey. And that one, guess what? Processed into sugar cubes as well. So we're gonna have a bunch, which is really good. This is that armor that we talked in the last episode of the Dusty Miner. I didn't want it to make the composite armor, but let me show you in here. Take tier 5. Tier 4 I said. In here. This one, you unlock it only if you have Elysium. If some of you guys don't have Elysium, you will not be able to unlock it. I would have liked very much to use this one, but since some of you guys will not have it, I made the other one, the composite. This was very good as well. It's in there 50% cold, 50 heat. The dusty, it's only 35 and 35, but this one is really good for fighting quartz. I would have liked to use that one for quartz, but it is what it is. We're not gonna use it because some of you may not have the Elysium expansion DLC. That's why we're gonna rock the composite armor. This one. Boop. Put the old one in there. We are fully equipped. we have no attachments because I'm out of points. I don't have any blueprint points available because I had to unlock a bunch of crap stuff just to have it in here for the missions. Being this guy, oh well, let me show you here. So we're gonna start from T1 and see what the heck can I remember here, okay? Well, apparently there's nothing in T1. Let's see T2. I unlocked the taxidermy knife because I want to start gathering heads just to decorate this base to have a bigger buff, resty buff. Pot belly stove, we're gonna need it today in one mission that we're gonna do in the Arctic. You know, the iron stuff. I didn't unlock those, but they're gonna be needed. Sugar cubes, because sugar cubes, baby. I've unlocked the flare, so there we go, 2 points. We're gonna need it in the desert when we're gonna have a mission in there. Gunpowder for the bullets. Those were unlocked. Beehive, all of them. Not all of them, I'm missing that one, but that one I believe we did it in the last episode, not now. Deco bench for the last episode. Those, forget about them, I didn't make anything. So, what else in tier 3? Let's see. Is the iron crop lot, which is really good stuff. Platinum sheets, we needed them. 5-2 bullets, of course. We talked about them in the last one. Smoker, because the best buffs ever. Glass jar, just to have the pickled carrots in here. Very good buff. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. And tier 4, of course, those 2 armors. That one I took it at the last episode. Now I consumed another point in there. Electric water pump, you know it. Electric stove was another point. Mining drill, those, you know them. I took the flow meter because yeah, you know it. I need to know stuff in here. And those 3, you know. So those were all my points. Let's sleep because it's kind of late. Gotta eat something. So those, let me rearrange my crap in here. These are the foods around the base, okay? Nothing amazing. So those, it's 20% projectile damage, okay? And shared experience, I don't care about that, but I do care about the stamina, which is really good, and 20% projectile damage. When we're gonna do our missions, we're gonna go with that. And cooked meats in here, we have in here the stringy jerky, which is melee attack speed, really good. We can go with that. We can go with the gore smoke meat because 100 health, 100 stamina, 25 melee damage, really good health regen. Food and water consumption reduced by 25%. And that one, some of the same stuff, you know, 155 stamina, 100 stamina regen, really good because we're gonna run like crazy. And 20% health regen. Also, I made in there the crispy bacon, 10% crit damage, and the normal bacon, 15% experience gain. So since we're lacking on the department of blueprints, we're gonna go with those 3. It is what it is, okay? Because experience gain and crit damage, experience gain, and that one shared experience, I think it kind of counts, even though we're not playing online with other people, but I think it counts, and projectile damage. That will make us OP. We need those candies on us. Let's grab 50 because it's the same stuff. Gonna put them in there. That one, it's a shack made out of stone. Let's take a peek at those missions because, hi Horsey, we're gonna have to do missions. So let's talk about those. Icestorm, Deep Vein. So Icestorm, you collect one item from here, you collect one item from here, and one item from here. You assemble stuff in your inventory. You gotta put it up in somewhere in the Arctic. Sheltered. That's where the stone base comes in. And it's gonna take 2 minutes, and it's gonna go boom boom. It's gonna kind of destroy your shack, but you can repair it, you can pick it, mission over, okay? That one implies that the storms will not be as bad in the desert. That means in the Arctic, sorry. That means that while we're doing that mission, the weather will change and it's gonna be crappy AF. That's why we have in here thermos, and we have this armor of 50% on all of them. Cold resistance. Let's change the backpack because we don't need the getaway backpack. We're gonna grab the other one. For the movement speed, of course. Good stuff. Then, after Icestorm, we get Deep Vein Extraction. It's a cave in here somewhere. You gotta go in, munch some exotics, and after that you can send it in space. There are more exotics in this hole in here, because that one is a hole, believe it or not. And some on this ridge. You have the possibility to have a polar bear patrolling in there, but for sure it's gonna be a polar bear in there. So we're gonna do that one as well. Missions. We're looking only at these missions. We will need to do those missions as well, but you see there, requires infrasonic relay upgrade. I didn't realize that. Spend the points. Goodbye. We cannot do it now. Resurgence and Broken Arrow. Let's talk about those two. You gotta collect stuff for the Broken Arrow. One in here, one in here, one in here, I think. And then send them in space, or just keep them in your pocket. There are some warheads. And for the other one, Resurgence, you gotta collect one in here, and one in here. Touch plants. But you gotta go in there after that one, and after that go back in there. You know, it's kind of, it is what it is. So we're gonna have to walk around a lot. Anywho, that's those two missions. Searchlight. I didn't written anything about that. What is that one? Scan locations. I'm guessing we're gonna have spawn. I don't know where that one. Oh, this one. I seem to remember having 3 locations to scan in here in the Arctic. At each one of them, you're gonna have some spawns. You're gonna have bears. One of them it's in here, one of them in here, and the other one, I believe, right in there. So we could start that one after Deep Vein Extraction. In here you have polar bear spawn, in here polar bear, in here wolves, or something like that. I think. I don't remember. This one, Predator Specialist, it's a pain in the butt. It's happening up in the desert. In Hirish, I believe. Or Derish, or Hirish. Or Hirish. I don't remember where, but you gotta deposit, you gotta bring to that guy a lot of stuff. We're gonna make that one, we're gonna get into the desert. First mission for the desert is Dry Run Expedition. You collect a stuff from here, and you open this passage, this cave. In here they give you a solar panel and electricity tool. So we're gonna do that one. Let's not say multiple times. We're gonna request equipment multiple times just to have another solar panel in here, or 2 or 3 or 8. Because why not? We have that in there. Let's grab our buffs because I don't have anything. We're gonna keep that one on us. I don't have a bed. We didn't talk about something else. It was another mission in here. Influx construction. Well, that in here on this lake, you gotta put the barracks with 6 beds, potbelly stove, oxidizer. Everything gets in those boxes in there, and 6 beds, and it's gotta be warm. So we're gonna need all of those. So I say let's grab them in a pouch. Seeing that I have coal in there, I'm gonna put it in there. We can put the other door in there. Now we have 2 doors. We have in there 6 beds. We have in there that. And if we press short, everything is nice and easy. Just don't move them out of that spot, okay? I don't know exactly the order in which we're gonna do this, but we're gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna need that sickle on me, so I wanna leave it at home. Famous last words. We have 41 bullets. Let's grab another. Let's not grab anything actually. I need more pickle stuff, Majiggy. Give me please from the veggie department 2 of you. I have the other. Yeah, it's in there. Let's make 2 more. It's good to have drills on the salt. With that one, it's used the salt for the health potion number 2, which is better than this one. This one is 250. The other one, the potion number 2, it's 500. I seem to remember. We're doing good with that. We're doing good with that. Now, for the exotic mixture, we're gonna need this OEI on us. I can put 1 more stuff in there. Boop. They're all filled up. Just because we need to send up the exotics up in space. And this one we're gonna need it just to start the other mission because I don't have the radio. No blueprint points, mister. So let's start. Let's start in here. Let's start with, I don't know, Broken Arrow.
The Lagos unit runs Icarus.
Let's begin this one. Let's see where the crest is.
The Lagos unit
Yeah, it's in there. Okay, let's get our hands in there. Steve, are you coming with us? I don't think so. I'll move faster on myself, especially since I have those candies. Because I need to fix that knife. Sorry, that one. No, we're not going like that without the knife. Give me 20 ingots, please. Also, gotta check the water level. Repair that. Repair that. Let's fill up our light magic. Repair that. Oxygen is good. What is good? We got the canteen for the Arctic. You see I'm moving quite fast? Well, in here, movement speed is 639. It's a lot bigger than MOA. Okay? Steve is gonna have to stay at home. It is what it is. I'm not dragging him around. I want to make a little more missions during this episode. Basically, I would have liked to make all of those missions in one episode, but that will be way too long. It makes no sense, so we're just gonna make 2 episodes. I'm gonna record them back to back, and we're gonna make as many of these missions as we can in a somewhat reasonable time. Well, reasonable for the video length of this channel, like 1 hour stuff. We're already 50 minutes in, so yeah, well, if I'll stop talking, that will be nice because more video time, you know? So, I'll meet you guys at the first location in there. I think we're gonna have incoming, but I'm not certain. Yeah, I remember this one. We're gonna have incoming here. So, you're gonna have to activate this one. In here, I think we're gonna have a couple of bears, or 1 bear, and they're gonna come after our butts. You could do it with spikes, but yeah, I'm lazy, so no. We have in here points. We're gonna go with that. Well, it's placed already, BAG. What you gonna do now? More stamina, please, and less damage from the animals. Also in here, we need to get into combat. We said we have 5 points, okay? We said more crit damage. Chance not to consume ammo, and I still have 1 point left. Where, yeah, that's really important because the shotgun wears really fast. Let's start this one. It's gonna take a sweet time, and after that we're gonna have incoming here. It's gonna be a bear, I believe, or a cub. Oh, I'm passing through that. Don't get up on that. It's very likely you're gonna get stuck.
It's only a planet-killing bioweapon.
Are you loaded? Because you're the main stuff in here.
Activating the satellite must have alerted the wildlife.
So when Soul says that,
You got company.
oh, here you go, brute incoming. Mister, I'm in here. That was it.
Nice work.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
That's one less psychotic, genetically
Shit,
engineered
I
beast
forgot to
checked
make
up on
the
exotics
taxidermy
we can
knife.
worry about.
Just to grab the hits, you know?
50,000 to go.
Not interested in too much else. Well, actually, those are good. This one should stop right at about now. Reload, please. Oh, you reload. Right.
You should be able to
Okay,
access
good.
the warhead now.
Yeah, those you don't have to send them up in space. You're just gonna keep them in your pockets and treasure them.
This is where Icarus's problems all began.
Yep. Let's get back home.
Don't shake it, and whatever you do, don't open it. What's in there, you want it to stay in there.
You want it to stay in there. The next one is gonna be next to the lake where our dropship is. I wanted to make for the Influx construction mission a thing. Put the pouches with the building stuff, with all the equipment and the other stuff in the dropship, and call the dropship in there. You know, to do that, you need a dropship recall beacon. That's a really useful tool. Just to have your whatchamacallit, your ship used as a pack meal, because it does that job really good. But you know, to unlock that one we need 250 Ren. Since I didn't show you how to make the Rens, officially you only have one exotic, not ring, sorry. I think I'm going too far off. Yeah. You only should have one exotic on you. So that's not amazing. We're gonna make the exotics in what? 2, 3, 5 missions. So right now with deep extraction, where the heck am I and where am I going? I'm going the right way? No. What's with all the horses in here? I cannot think. Through here. So with the mission that we're gonna do today, deep vein extraction, you're gonna have exotics spawning both on the map as nodes and exotics in cave. Correct me if I'm wrong. People who know. For sure, you're gonna have the exotics spawning in the caves. I'm not so sure about the exotics on the map nodes. We never met any of those until now. When we're gonna meet them, so I don't find one of them, you're gonna hear it and I'm gonna let you know. Oh look, this is that thing, you know. Can't believe I missed those. Let me put the knife in this boy in here really fast. I want to put those in my chest in there. Okay, we came all the way back in here because I forgot to make the taxidermy knife just to grab the heads of these creatures that we're gonna kill in here. So yeah, here we are. Takes iron and something else. Iron nails, wood. Okay, I have some of that. Not that idiot. The other stuff. Iron nails. Well, that's a little issue. Iron nails. Found some. Let's make some. I think I have nails in here actually. Yep, 31. Make that thingy, and we're gonna put the thingy in there. Okay, we don't have attachment on it. We don't care about it. That one we only use to skin it. For example, this one in here, it's already skinned. Before putting the knife into it, with the other knife, the taxidermy knife, and that will remove the vestige, it's called, the head of the creature, so that you can make beautiful trophies. Not only that we're gonna make beautiful trophies, but I think there is a mission where we're gonna go up northeast, which is gonna require us to have a bunch of vestiges. I might be mistaken the maps, and that one could be on sticks actually, but I'm not certain. Like, Icarish is happening, and you're gonna have to have bear vestiges, wolf, bison, in about 50 years or something like that. Stupid, I know, but it is what it is. Maybe it's not on this map. Maybe it's on the other one. Anyway, I'll see you at the next location. It's up there. Found it.
Okay, you found it. Number 2.
So in here, we're gonna have a jaguar. Name, old name Galatea is gonna come from that side, I believe.
Just in case.
It could be somebody else, not necessarily Galatea. I wanna. It's Suku this time.
The wildlife really don't like it.
That one fired 2 bullets.
Will be interested to hear about this.
Shotgun, please.
Something wild's coming your way.
Bye, Mr. Suku.
Not bad. Data from Arctic biosamples shows raised exotic levels.
Taxidermy knife,
Growing
okay?
faster and more aggressive. Even if we don't know
Ta-dam! Ta-dam, but I don't have a pouch. I'm gonna get filled up.
don't like you.
It is what it is. Let's grab the Majigi out of this place. Become green, please. Pass it, please. Okay, it's gonna take his time in that case. By the way, I'm not moving with Steve
You're good.
because, oh my god, I still have those in my inventory.
Number 2. These things were designed to be deployed.
I'm gonna have to throw them out. It is what it is.
Ground level, and it'd eat everything from here to the horizon.
Oh, wait, where's the next one? Oh, it's in the Arctic. Well, let's get in there. Back. And we're gonna get in the Arctic from the other side because it's a lot shorter. Not gonna go around for this one. Yep, that will be best. Apparently we have a nasty storm incoming. Really nasty. I'm not sure that this storm will continue in the arc. That's, well, let's just say that it won't be pretty. But we're not gonna stop anyway. Maniacs, you know? So yeah, this is what we have to work with here. So one very important tip, because we're getting into the Arctic now, and we're gonna be in the Arctic for a million hours. When you're getting into the Arctic, make sure you take your water out of your inventory. The water that you, oh my god, you are in here. The water that you drink non-stop, it cools you. While cooling you, oh, give me a second here. Huh? Come on. Cooling you is nice when you're in the desert or in here. When the Arctic, that's the last thing you wanna do. Getting cool, you know. I think we're gonna need some of those spells at some point. So I'm just gonna put him in my pocket. Let's keep on moving here. So take it out. Even if you don't have thermos with coffee or tea or God knows what else, which is gonna warm you up, you wanna pull that water out. Okay, so that one, look at the buff in here. 10% to temperature. That's amazingly good all the time, but you know, storms, nighttime, it's called stock magics. In here, the polar bears, yeah, they're afraid, but by the way, let's reload our stuff. You wanna be very, very careful with the scorpions. Big, huge red scorpions, they're pain in the butt to deal with. They are armored, so really difficult to kill. Basically you should run from them. That's it. If you feel like you want to take care of them, be my guest, but don't say you haven't been warned. Last time I did this mission, I believe I had 2 or 3 of them in that area in there where it's gonna happen. I don't remember, but it was painful. I didn't die, but it wasn't pleasant at all. Watch for the drop. Let's go. Not a bunch of creatures in here, gotta say. No mammoths, no polar bears, no nothing. I don't know what is going on, but kinda like it. It's pleasant and quiet. There's the lake where we're gonna have to build on influx construction in there. That's one of the points for the searchlight scan as well. This is the stuff where we're gonna have to get the warhead, and also maybe the same spot where in that battle in there somewhere. The other one, broken arrow recovery, is this one. Resurgence is the other one. So maybe in there we gotta collect the plant.
Then we can all sleep tight.
So in here we're gonna have a special bear spawn. Let's put our rifle. That's what I was talking about. Let's get away from that moron. Don't want to play with him. Keep an eye out for the bear. Polaris.
You're gonna need to take care of this.
I did took care of it.
Thought that might have been the one that ended you.
I think it's the first time when I see Polaris. It's fine, I guess. Grab that and that. Weight is going up slowly. Don't wanna mess with that guy. Let's keep on waiting for this stuff to happen here, and then we're gonna scooch it out of here. Buffs went away, so let's consume something. Come on. Not long to go. Polar bears like to spawn in here, so watch out.
Last one. You got enough bioenzymes there to reshape a decent chunk of this planet.
Another one in
I
here.
guess that's why the UDA don't want it just lying around. Time to head back to the dropship. If you can stay alive, you're about to make the UDA real happy.
Watch out for these crevices. They'll be the death of you, trust me.
It's over.
Look.
You did what you came to do.
So,
When you help the Lagos unit,
see them spawning behind me? That's the den. That's the alpha wolf. Normally you don't have in here wolves. In this arc. No. But those are the alphas with the alpha wolf and the wolves, the pack wolves. We're just spawning out of there. We don't want to play with those guys right about now, okay? Not enough inventory space, it is what it is. It almost happened in there. Almost. Watch out for that thing. That, I think it's a node. Yeah, I was afraid it was one of those ugly monsters, scorpions, but no, it wasn't. In there, somewhere, it should be the cave with the next mission. But, yeah, well, actually, let's put down the OEI. And start the right about now. It's not the OEI, BG. Okay, let's pick up the OEI, I said. And let's put down the other stuff. Which was... Sorry? I didn't, okay? How stupid is this? I didn't took the stuff with which you make the missions. Well... Yeah, it's exactly here. There's the cave. In that hole, some exotics. On this ridge, some exotics. Amazing, I know. Well, let's go back home. I'm gonna empty my inventory. By the way, these guys, you don't need them on you. They don't do anything. And I guess we're gonna look at the missions when I'm gonna get back home. It's good because it's kind of late. It's fine. We're gonna redo this from our base. We could stop by that lake and start building everything that is needed for influx construction. That way we can start it and finish it in one go. So I'm thinking let's do that because we're in here already, you know. We're gonna start the mission from back home. Everything is gonna be built in here. It's gonna say, oh, okay, good job, you did it again. Amazing. That it's something I don't want to play with. Yep, it's still in there. Easy with the drop in here, BG. Okay, so on this frozen lake, we're gonna have to build a little something. Okay, so let's grab those on us. Let's put the first beam in here. Start putting these guys. I think it's a 2x2 that I calculated in there. That's why I have 8 floors. 1, 2. Let's put that one in there. That one in there. If you're gonna have a nasty storm, it's gonna be nasty. You need all the support in here. So I suggest you bring your beams. Don't skip them though. Sorry. I forget how good you move with this armor. You don't have to make that one a door frame. You could enclose it, but I'm just gonna make it easier on myself. Okay. Okay, so we need 6 beds in here, believe it or not. Let's place some. Okay, we need cooking bench, oxidizer, and potbelly stove. So cooking bench, cooking station, potbelly stove, we're gonna put it right in the middle so that everything gets warm. Drop the coal inside. Just give me, I don't know, half of that. It's active? I think it is. Potbelly stove. This is only for cooking, actually. Where are the doors? In there? Give me a door. And oxidizer, please. And I believe, since that one is only for cooking, we're gonna need to warm up, please. So let's put that one in there. Because that one can burn only when you're cooking, apparently. So we're gonna do the other thing. We're gonna put that campfire here. It's gonna warm the place up. We're gonna let it burn. And we're gonna get back home. Candy incoming. Okay, good. Keep on moving. I hope Mr. Scorpion is not in here. Well, actually he is. Let's go this way. Okay. Get you guys back at the base. Okay, I made it back. Let's leave in the deco bench this head. And this one as well because I think they will be needed for a mission. I still have a normal shack in there with no fire. So let me grab a fire from here. And those two which are for the other stuff that we're doing in there. We're gonna need that. Not so sure about those. Let's start this mission. Operations. Influx, this one.
Unio
Set
might
the
be a
barracks.
pack of wolves.
Begin.
Unio only care about one thing.
Reach mark location. So we gotta get our behinds in there.
Consistent.
And only after that is gonna say, oh, build those barracks with that, and the other thing. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna have to scooch it in there. Let me make myself another one of these guys because I just consumed one. Pickle carrot, it is. Perfect. We got that, we got that, we got the other one. I think that I want to have another pouch on me with the tools. And maybe the OEI as well. And we're gonna put that one as well. Life is gonna be just beautiful because they're not gonna weigh a ton. Gonna sleep for the night. I'll meet you guys tomorrow morning in the Arctic, basically. Okay, so I'm making my way to that location, to the Arctic. I would have come like yesterday evening and sleeping here, but the coziness back home, it's a lot better than the one that I would have had in this shack. That means the rested buff at home, well, I still have it active for 20 minutes. In here, maybe it would have been 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know how much it would have been, but for sure, the comfort in here, it's way little less than the one that we have back home. So that's why I've chosen to sleep in there. Let's see if those stupid scorpions are still in here. Apparently not, which is good. We're gonna leave that shack in there and keep on moving. Or just put it in our pockets, I don't know. Well, we're gonna have a nasty storm. So,
Time to build.
yep, that was it. Time to build. You saw it here first. That was it. Time to build.
Everything they have.
Okay, good stuff. We already built it, everything. Let's not step onto that fire because it's dangerous, BAG.
Worse friends to have, I guess.
Give me all of those. When we're gonna do the next missions, we're gonna have nasty storms in here. Not recommended to leave this stuff in here because after that it's kind of big and we're gonna have to fix it a million times. I don't wanna do that. So thank you, no, thank you. Okay, let's grab those beams. Maybe we're gonna need them. For sure we're gonna need them because it's a mission in the desert which requires us to build up high to put up somewhere on this river in here in that hole a couple of beacons, and the easiest way to do it is with pillars. So that one it's empty. 1 2 3 5 6. Those, yeah, I don't think they're stacking. That one it's in. Let's try. They stack. Oh no, they don't. Okay, it's fine, don't worry. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sort. We're doing really good in here with the weight. Nothing to be worried about. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everything gotta be in place. Don't move that. That one we can move it. Well, it was the beams. Well, let's put the beams in there. Perfect. Next mission, we said. Where were they? In here? No. In here. In here, yeah. Let's grab that one. Deploy, please. Let's take a peek. So, Icestorm. We gotta collect stuff from here, from there, and deploy that thing in the Arctic. This works really good because if we're doing the deep vein, we're gonna have to go in there and then come back in here to collect for the other one. So we're gonna start this one. Icestorm.
So,
Retrieve components,
seems the
assemble,
UDA's
put them
noticed
up
you.
top. That's all
When
there is.
terraforming went
Let's
south,
pick this one up.
the temperature up here didn't just drop. It went
Guess
into
what?
free
One in there, one in there, and one
It's a
outside.
completely
Okay.
different world now.
So that was the
It's
pouch.
just one
Perfect.
big rolling storm.
Let's grab a candy. Well, speaking of candies, 120 seconds, okay? We're gonna
Expect the
go
unexpected, cause no one's sure what the hell's happening
in here, a cooking farming, and we're gonna
That's why
work
you're
towards those buffs, okay? So one in there, one in there. I heard something nasty, let's move. And the next points, we're gonna put them in there just to have the baby mammoth. Well, let's keep on walking. The rest of the buffs, we're gonna put them in there so that each and every food that we're gonna eat is gonna last for longer and be a little more powerful. We need that one in our system. By the way, in this mission, you're gonna have a super nasty storm. You're gonna see it. You're gonna remember it for ages. There is a cave in here. If you want it, if you need it. I think we gotta be up top. Maybe not. Yes, we gotta be up top. Okay. Polar bear. Chance to spawn in here. Don't get too close to those. Usually spawns up in here, in there, and it walks all around like that, you know. It's a good thing we got a punch point in the crit damage. Wouldn't you agree? Let's grab his head and his belt. We retrieved our first component. Not long to go until that stupid storm. So let's keep on moving. Second one is we're close to where we were. And the last mission, let's just get our behinds Devish again. Vespers, you don't want to get too close to that nest, okay? Okay, let's do it. You need the shotgun for this. These guys, they're the worst thing ever. If you don't have a shotgun, don't get close to them. They do a lot of damage. They're really nasty. They will keep on spawning from there. So make sure you destroy that nest. You can grab the guano. That's a really good fertilizer. Let's try and carry it. I believe I'm going to drop it at some point, but not sure. That depends how much stuff we carry. Those things, stay away from them. I'm not even going to show you because they're way too dangerous. Okay, let's grab another candy. And 117, it didn't modify anything. Okay, let's keep on moving. Watch out for cracks in the scenery here. We need to be Derish, I believe. When we're gonna have the alteration bench level 2, the electric one, with all of those tasty attachments, we're gonna be able to put attachments on this armor so that the stamina needed for each jump is reduced by a bunch. And I'm gonna be able to move a lot easier and a lot faster, believe it. They're attacking the mammoth. Amazing. Let's keep on the safe side, somewhat safe, and keep on moving. Not go there because it's too wide. We're here. So normally when you do this mission from space, you drop Derish in here, and you gotta make your way in here, and in here. That's why I showed that cave. Maybe you wanna do it from space. It's easy. But, well, you gotta kind of be prepared for bad weather. Now that we're gonna assemble this device in here, it will still say, put it in a shelter spot in the arc. Okay? So, take on is gonna tell me, okay, assemble it in your inventory.
Apparently, it's some kind of sonic device. Releases a burst of infrasonic sound, supposed to disrupt the storm cell.
Oops, wrong button.
Settle the weather patterns up here. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, so that one, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Let's assemble the stuff into our pockets in here. Is that guy? And let's make our way back
Okay, it's ready.
east, I believe.
Something like that needs shelter to function, or the storm's gonna tear it
Watch
apart.
out for bears in here.
Geniuses at the
And
group
high level
reckon
animals,
walls won't stop
as
it
you can well
working,
see.
so you better build some.
Yeah, so you could try and make it in wood, but I don't advise it. You should have minimum stone. Normally I would go with concrete, but I was too lazy. I didn't make any concrete, and so we're working with this stone. Okay, we're gonna set foot into the Arctic in here, in the glacier arc. Glacier arc. Well, we are in the southern glacier, so I don't know. Let's put the shack in here. I don't like this spot because usually there's a bear spawning here, patrolling everywhere. Like that. So yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. Let's come in here. Let's consider Arctic in here. Okay. Let's look at that shack. The puny one. I think this is the puny shack. No, that's big shack, BG. 24111. Most likely we're gonna have a storm. Okay. Walls, please. I thought I heard a pretty cat. It was a horsey. And it was a wolf. And a moa. Die. That's a baby moa. Now that bear is gonna come for these bodies. Guess what? Life is just beautiful. Okay. Put that one in there. Put that one in there. Open the door. It's gotta be sheltered. Yeah. Wow, I don't trust that bear. He's gonna make his way back in here. Pretty certain. Not anymore. Okay. Good rifle, by the way. Put that one in a corner in there, so that you have spot for this guy. Okay. And now activate that magic. And it will interact. Well, deploy an activator above ground and under shelter in the glacier Arctic. It doesn't. Why won't you work? Glacier Arctic. Maybe the area is not good. I really gotta be in there. It might just be. Let's pick everything up in that case. Do I have everything on me? 2, 4. Where's the door? Die. Reload. Oh, it didn't consume ammo. Amazing. Okay, good stuff. We have everything on us. Let's keep on moving. I think we gotta be in the other side. Well, actually, in there it said forest. Now it says glacier. Maybe that's the idea. Yeah, we were in the forest. Sorry. Let's scooch it a little in here and try again. Here we are. Put back the shack.
All you gotta do
Oh.
now is turn it on when the storm's hot. Let it charge up and wait.
Yeah, but you don't have to wait for a storm. There's the trick. It says when the storm is hot. Forget about it. Just activate the darn thing, and it's gonna start working. And the storm will follow. I think. So. Yeah, you see? 2%? It's working, boy. So all you gotta do is wait in here. You're gonna have a really nasty storm. Which reminds me, I gotta have that stuff on me because it's gonna get really cold. And be next to a fire, basically. I'll bring you guys back when it's done. So it took a minute. We're 93%. I also made the sandwich. I ate the sandwich. I got bored again. Watch out. How long do you leave? Because there are things walking around here. Keep the eye out for the health bars. I wanna see that all of this took, I don't know, something like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, stuff, you know? But we are almost there. Let's extinguish this one. because stuff might happen. Oh, we don't need it active right now. I can start packing. Actually, I think we will need a spawn place. So, oh, one more thing. Yeah, that sound is happening in there. Nothing is broken, but see your building is taking damage. Watch out for the noise.
We're getting readings.
Yep.
What is that thing doing?
So, fix your stuff. Everything is damaged. But it ain't that bad. If you have... Oh my god, the buffs went away. If you have a thingy made out of wood, it's gonna be even worse, okay? Let's have a spawn point in here, why not? So we're gonna put this one outside. Oh, okay, good stuff. I don't know, put it in there, put that one in there, grab a bed. Extinguish that one because it doesn't need to burn it. Place the bed in here. This way we're gonna have a spawn point nearby. Because we're gonna start that mission with the extraction majiggy, which is happening in there. So we don't need that. Thank you. Open. Give me the contact device. Deploy. Let's start having exotics. Deep Vein. Begin.
Once the assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop
I
it.
think this is the baby that we killed his mother in there. Rest in peace.
One last
Let's
thing.
keep on moving.
Could be worth searching the area for more exotics. Theory is they tend to cluster. It's up to you.
Yeah, the theory is wrong. Uh-oh. There's the cave. There's the guard. Okay, so you want to do this gracefully. From the get-go. Don't shot into the face. He might actually respawn while we go inside there. I don't know. But I'm gonna take his head and his fur because I like it. I'm pretty certain you need death fur for I don't know what mission, and you're gonna need a bunch of it. Yep, lights on. We're gonna have to open the cave, so give me the pickaxe. In there, please.
This is the zone.
This is the zone.
It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, and while he's saying that, the bear spawns behind you, so watch out. No, he's not here. Okay, good stuff. We're good, we're good. Keep on munching, BAG. Keep on munching. I'm gonna drop those. Don't need them on me. Take another pick. We don't have any berries. Let's go. The exotic should be inside. I don't know if we have cave worms. It's 2 of them. Wow. We don't have a cave worm in here. It's 2 of them. I don't know why they're 2. Normally should be only 1, but I will not be upset. You know? No, I'm loving it like that.
That, my friend, is exotic.
This one just happened to be in here, you know.
More than that, though.
Normally you shouldn't have it. This is how it's happening to find them in caves. Okay. Now, there are more to have. It says in the optional search area for further exotic deposits. Okay. I told you you got a bed boy here. Yeah. Very good stuff. Let's take care of him. Headshot. Reload, please. That guy in there. Let's take care of him. Good stuff. Keep on moving. Yeah, this is the rear. They give you a circle in here like that. So, hole and up on that ridge. Okay. Let's go for that ridge in there. That's the first spot. Watch out for these cracks. You should have another bear in there spawning at some point. That's the node we're interested in. Here. We're not seeing any berries. Grab the pick, please. The pick, I said. Grab them. Get down. Go to Death Hole. Surprised that Death Beverage is in here. It's not in here now. It's fine. Watch out in here. You can go down. On the right. Here you go. You're welcome. Okay, good. Let's get out of this pit. Now you gotta send them to space. If you're doing this one from orbit, well, you can just return to the dropship and leave. But we'll do it like that. I think they require you to have the OEI with you. So yeah, now the mission is changed. Before it wasn't like that. So put those in here, and starting with this moment, you should start having some exotics.
For now, at least.
It will be something like 80. I had extra node in there. Oops. I had an extra node in there, so you should have something like 80 maybe. I don't know. Anywho, we did it again. Now, let's take that in the end. I don't remember what kind of mission we will do, but I remember I left that stuff in there. So let's go in there. Okay, here we are. Interactness. Let's see. So, we made Deep Vein Icestorm. We haven't made those two. Influx and Broken Air. Let's leave those two for the next episode. And we're gonna make Resurgence. We're gonna make first Searchlight because we gotta scan stuff in here, and then Resurgence, and then Drive Run into the next one. So let's leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for being here watching this. If you like it, don't forget, drop a like on the video, it really helps a bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you wanna see some more. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do that by grabbing yourselves an amazing membership. Thank you again. I'll see you until the next one. Bye now.